I see that you've come looking for help for technique. Well, don't worry, because I am a professional, all right? Here is a certificate of proof, okay? Clearly a professional here. You know that you are in good hands, okay? So, I will be offering some tips to help make your technique practice better and more efficient, okay? So, first of all, when you are choosing something to do for technique, you should choose randomly, okay? Don't go in order, that's too predictable. You should instead stand up, spin 7 times, and just hit the board, okay? Pick one. Just whatever your finger lands on, and just do it, okay? I will not be doing that for sake of time, but otherwise I would. Now, another thing is that after you have chosen your scale, you want to make sure that you take it slow the first time you do it, okay? For example, ridiculously slow, okay? You want to go slow so that you can be able to think about all the following tips I'm about to give you. So, first one, when you go to the top of your scale, chord, arpeggio, whatever it is, it needs to be the climax, okay? You need to envision yourself fighting your enemies in the middle of a war. You're just slaughtering them left and forth, and then you stand on top of a mountain because you have won, okay? Can you feel the glory? Can you feel the elation? That should all be channeled into your last note, okay? It should be so beautiful. Now, whatever happens at the end, it just tapers off, okay? Whatever, it just tapers off. Now, when you are playing your scale in this middle section, you want to make sure, or not scale, but arpeggio, chord, whatever it is, okay? You get what I mean. Now, you want to make sure that the whole time it's very even, okay? Now, look at this hand. Which finger here is the fattest? It's this one. I'll tell you that. It's this one. It's clearly the thumb, okay? When you are doing your scale, you don't want to flop that thumb down. It needs to be played beautifully, just like the other 4, okay? So, when you're playing your scale, it needs to be even and smooth. Smooth being the key word. Smooth. So smooth, it's like peanut butter. Peanut butter. Use code Elaine Chuang to get 10% off of your order at skippypeanutbutter.com, okay? Only on orders of 500 jars or more. So, next up, you have the ending. After you have played your scale, you've climaxed, you've come down, after you end, or when you end, it needs to be beautiful again. So, not like this, but like this. It's like ending the phrase, okay? You don't want to just slide off as if, the keyboard were covered in peanut butter. Don't forget to use my code, okay? So, now we're going to try it out. Are you ready? Did you remember all the things I told you? No? What are you doing? Take notes. Let's go. Now, one last thing to remember is that when you're playing, you need to have good posture, okay? Your posture needs to command the instrument, okay? The piano should be quaking in fear. Your elbows should be out, okay? A wide stance. Your body leaned into the keyboard, okay? This will help you dominate it. Ready? The beautiful ending. Never forget about that beautiful ending. So now we have arpeggios, okay? Arpeggios are the hardest to keep even. Watch my example. Ferocious up and down of the hands, like you're in the middle of a tsunami in the sea and you're stranded. Yeah, not this. You want it to be even, like Lake Yosemite when nothing's happening. Watch again. Watch again. Smooth ending, beautiful ending, as always, okay? Next, we have chords, okay? Chords have the most difficult fingering out of all of your things to do for technique, okay? It's very complicated. There's nothing to do but just commit it to memory. I'm afraid I have to interrupt my spiel real quick. In studio audience, leave please. I have requested your absence specifically. I'm going to have to ask the ushers to escort you out. Okay, thank you. Back to my video. So, the chord fingering is ridiculously difficult. Just remember, it's not ridiculously difficult. You just need to remember it because no matter what key it is, it's always the same, okay? So, the fingering is the hardest part, but everything else remains the same. The crescendo, the decrescendo, etc. Okay? Now, what is after chords? I always forget this, but what's after chords? It's progressions, okay? So, progressions. So at some level, you can no longer use the pedal to connect them. So what you don't want it to sound like is this. Alright, it's disgusting to hear. I despise that, okay? It should instead sound like you are using the pedal, you're using the sustain, but you're not. It's just your fingers because you're a magical being, okay? Watch this. No foot used, alright? As always, okay? Now, when you are doing these things, scales, arpeggios, and chords, do you recall to like 3 minutes ago when I told you to keep it even? Yes. One thing that you can do to ensure that it's even is use your 50-centimeter steel ruler that you just happen to have around, right? What you want to do is balance it on top of your hands and play your scale. You're good. Now, what is the point of doing all of this boring nonsense, right? Well, it's not boring nonsense, okay? Just wait until a piece rolls around like this. Did you see that fingering? It's quite difficult, right? That's what technique is for, to have good fingering, make it crisp and articulate, okay? So, you want it to be even, everything should be clean and just even and smooth. Smooth like peanut butter. Please use my code. I'm running out of money and I need help. Please use my code. Okay, thanks for coming to today's video.